We have a lot of Chicago Bears rumors to get into on today's episode of Bears Now by Chat Sports. I am Harrison Graham, and today's show is sponsored by Roan, rocking one of their summer polos today, and you can as well, and get 20% off when you use code ChatSports when you go to roan.com/chatsports. That link and code are in the description and comments of this video. Believe it or not, there are more Yannick Ngakoue rumors. The story that keeps on giving. CBS Sports kind of played edge matchmaker in a recent article, and they had the Bears signing Ngakoue in free agency. Here's Jeff Kerr of CBS Sports. He says the Bears could use significant help at pass rusher, obviously, and only having Travis Gibson, DeMarcus Walker, and Rasheem Green as their top three. Why not bring in Ngakoue to help with the sack and pressure totals in Chicago? The playing time will certainly be there. And I agree with that sentiment from Kerr. I mean, obviously, you throw Dominique Robinson into the mix. That's your top four with Walker, Green, Gibson, and Domrob. But Yannick Ngakoue is just a pure pass rusher, would be the best one that you have. I mean, you look at the sack totals from these guys from a year ago with the three Kerr mentioned, Ngakoue, then I threw in Robinson as well. Ngakoue, 9.5 sacks. That would lead the team based on last year. DeMarcus Walker, who wasn't on the team, 7 last year. Rasheem Green, who also wasn't on the team, 3.5 last year. Travis Gibson had 3. Dominique Robinson had 1.5. The point being is you certainly need more pass rush production, especially in terms of sack totals. This team had 20 as a combined unit last year. That was dead last in the NFL. Now, CBS took a look at some other players as well. Ngakoue to the Bears, obviously. Also, Jadeveon Clowney to the Saints. Justin Houston to the Ravens. Melvin Ingram to the Patriots. Jason Pierre-Paul to the Chiefs. And outside of JPP, you know, those top four, I would take any of those. And the point being, when you look at Yannick Ngakoue, his production, 8+ sacks over the last 7 years, there is no reason to not bring this guy into Chicago. If you'd rather have someone else like Jadeveon Clowney, Melvin Ingram, Robert Quinn, I don't really care. I would prefer Ngakoue, but bringing someone in to help rush the passer is a no-brainer in my opinion. I don't know why it hasn't happened. Still have a month until training camp. Exactly a month from today is the first practice, so it's not like you're under the gun to do it right now, but the sooner the better, in my opinion. You need someone to help rush the passer. Now, be honest with me, because I saw a comment or two the last time we talked about Ngakoue, and I certainly understand fatigue. Be honest. Are you tired of the Yannick Ngakoue Bears rumors? Type F if you're tired. Type F for feed me. You need more of it. If there's new reports, rumors, you'll take all of the stories. Let me know. Pin comment on today's show, so reply right there. That way I can consume the data from our viewers watching. T for tired or F for feed me all of the Yannick rumors. Okay, next up is Marcedes Lewis, who we've talked about once or twice in the last couple of weeks. It's just a name that I think we should at least keep tabs on at this point. BearsWire, the latest outlet to say that the Bears should consider signing Lewis before training camp. Now, Marcedes Lewis in a recent interview had this to say. He says, his agent is in talks with a handful of teams, but it's just small talk. I guess teams are trying to figure out their rosters and what they need. But if you just look at my film from the last 3 years, there's no decline in what I'm able to do. I'm the best blocking tight end out there. Now, coming up in just a moment, I will kind of expand on my thoughts, give my thoughts around Lewis and whether or not I think he's a good fit. I certainly do. But first, I want to talk a little bit more about our sponsor today, and that is Roan. Men's closets, were due for a radical reinvention, and Roan stepped up to the challenge. Roan's commuter collection is the most comfortable, breathable, and flexible set of products known to man, and here's why. Roan helps you get ready for any occasion with the commuter collection, which offers the world's most comfortable pants, dress shirts, quarter zips, and polos like the one I'm rocking today. You never have to worry about what to wear when you have the Roan commuter collection. Mobility is so important, and Roan's comfortable 4-way stretch fabric provides breathability and flexibility that leaves you free to enjoy what life throws your way, from your commute to work to your 18 holes of golf. It's time to feel confident without the hassle with Roan's wrinkle release technology. Wrinkles disappear as you stretch and wear the products. It's that easy. And a little bonus here, with their Gold Fusion anti-odor technology, you'll be smelling fresh and clean all day long. And on top of that, Roan is 100% machine washable. So when you get home after you play around a golf or whatever the case may be, maybe you sweat a little bit, no problem. Throw this in the washer, air dry it. You're going to be looking as good as new. Use code CHATSPORTS at roan.com/chatsports. That's RHONE.com/chatsports. Code CHATSPORTS. Get you 20% off today. All right, more on Marcedes Lewis. You look at his PFF grades. He's not going to offer a ton as a receiving tight end. He'll obviously, check down situation. He'll catch the football, but he's not working the seam or anything like that. But again, as a blocker, really good in a pass blocker, good run blocker as well. He's right about that when he says he's one of the best blocking tight ends out there. And again, we've talked about this. Kmet, Robert Tonyan, good 1-2 punch. Who's your third guy, though? Chase Allen, who spent last year on the practice squad. Jake Tonjes, who was kind of a fullback tight end hybrid last year on and off the 53-man roster. Steven Carlson, who they brought in after rookie minicamp, has spent some time with the Browns. Like, who is that third guy at this point in time? I don't know. I don't know if you have a great option. I think Marcedes Lewis is the perfect tight end 3 because he's a vet, he's reliable, and he blocks well. You don't need your third tight end catching touchdowns. You need your third tight end to block in the run game and protect the quarterback when he checks into the game. That's it, and that's what Marcedes Lewis does. He knows the offense. He's familiar with Luke Getsy. Him and Robert Tonyan have a good relationship. I would get this done if he's interested in coming here, and if the Bears are interested. I don't know why they wouldn't be. It shouldn't cost them hardly anything. Should the Bears sign Marcedes Lewis? Type S for sign or P for pass. Again, I don't see the downside here in my opinion. So get your votes in, S for sign or P for pass when it comes to the Chicago Bears. Okay, as we shift to our next storyline here, Pro Football Focus ranked the Bears linebacker unit as the second best in the NFL. You look at their rankings here going into this upcoming season, and obviously that's a big shift, right? The Bears linebacker unit last year was terrible, but only the 49ers on paper is better than the Bears, according to PFF. You've got the Ravens with Roquan Smith, former Bear, sitting there, the Saints, Bengals, Chiefs, Seahawks, Colts, Bucks, and Bills. Sorry, Bills, we took Tremaine Edmonds off your hands, but heading into this season, high expectations for this unit, and there should be because the Bears invested heavily in the position. Here's Dalton Wasserman of Pro Football Focus. He says, Tremaine Edmonds arrives from Buffalo after a long-awaited breakout that saw massive increases in overall and coverage grades. The latter mark, along with 10 pass breakups, led all qualified linebackers. Then T.J. Edwards comes with less fanfare, but was the unsung hero of the Eagles' defense. He played nearly 1,200 snaps and graded above 78 against the run in coverage and as a pass rusher, which added up as the 6th best overall grade, 81.6 at the position. And then Jack Sanborn, too, second-year player, provides a good complement as a rugged Sam-type linebacker and Matt Eberflus's 4-3 defense. He showed flashes of talent last year, posting 80-plus grades in his last 2 games. And remember, you ended last year with Jack Sanborn by far as your best linebacker, and at best, he's your third now behind Edmonds and Edwards. You drafted Noah Sewell, who I think can be a good player. Dylan Cole is a really good special teams player, and last year had his most playing time at linebacker as well with the Titans. I mean, you go 5 deep there. This unit can be really, really special, whereas last year, after you trade Roquan Smith, you were like, this unit sucks. So that was certainly an area of emphasis this offseason. I think an area that Ryan Poles did well in to revamp this unit. And quite frankly, it might be the best unit on your roster if all the pieces mesh together. Now, what do you think is the best position group on the Bears right now? Is it linebacker? Is it running back, maybe, if you like that group? Is it wide receiver? Let us know in the comments below what the best position group on the Bears is heading into 2023. All right, guys, appreciate everybody who made it to the end of the video. If you want more Bears content, follow me on Instagram at HGrammerNFL. Remember, once we hit 5,000 Instagram followers, I'm going to do an IG Live shortly after that happens. So help us out. We're like 700 followers away over there. So spread the word. We'll do some Instagram Live content soon once we get to 5K. My name is Harrison Graham. We'll see you next time here on Bears Now.